The second thing is the blurring of the lines between the couple's business interests and their charitable ones. So one of the criticisms this chairwoman has made is that she says she was unaware that Prince Harry was going to bring a film crew along to that polo match and other Centre Bali events for his Netflix series. Is that a blurring of lines?
Is that quite good for the charity?
It's a wonderful opportunity for the charity.
Yes,
this happened a month before. He phoned up and said, I'm doing this stuff for Netflix. I thought I'd bring the crew along to film it. It's a wonderful opportunity for actually worldwide publicity for the charity. None of the examples given by the chair, the lady who was interviewed this weekend, really to me seem to amount to what I would call harassment at scale. You could argue about the Netflix thing that actually he was giving them an opportunity a month ahead. That moment with the photograph does not sound to me like major harassment or bullying, asking the person to stand here rather than there so there's a better shot of Harry, who is the star. The only reason we're talking about this charity, the only reason it's made any difference to lives of young people who have AIDS in Southern Africa is because of Harry's involvement. That's what it's all about, and everybody else should be in the service of that. Genius of being a really good charity director, like either the chair or the chief exec, is you actually understand what you've got, and you haven't got here. Harry is he's our poster boy. He started it. Actually, he's very useful to us. So part and parcel of this being a really great charity director is also to understand the strengths of the charity and to use those. So I haven't heard their side of the story. We've just heard hers. But at the moment, I must say, I noticed that Harry and all the trustees have stepped down.
He has been a brilliant charitable ambassador.
I have a son-in-law who was served with him in Afghanistan, and when he had a word against him, he simply says, this is a guy with a very good heart. So I'm buying that.
You know, Sophie Chandauka's PR stunt or smear campaign has failed miserably when you see some of Prince Harry's biggest critics calling bullshit on an interview and defending Harry. That's when you know you've got wrong. Like, to have the media, the UK media turn against you, oh, you're cooked. You are cooked. And I remember I kept telling people, it's in due time, the media is going to shift. The media is going to shift. The same media she's been running to, spiraling, just saying awful things about Harry, is the same media that's going to ruin her. And it's crazy because it's happening sooner than I thought. It's really, really happening sooner than I thought. So that is Camilla Tomney. And I just stumbled upon that video a few minutes ago, actually. And I was shocked because she is Harry's biggest critic. So to hear her actually support Harry, I was like, wait a minute, am I in the right place? Do you mean, like, she's one of Harry's biggest critic, and to hear her and the rest of the royal experts actually defend Harry, oh my God. And listen, Sophie, you made the biggest mistake when you went to say your side of the story in quotes to the media. Because you think they're going to protect you. I mean, you literally erased your existence of social media. You're trying to delete your Wikipedia page. That means there are more skeletons in the closet for you, Sophie, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So I actually agree with these experts, which I am shook at. I am really shocked because I really do. They always say awful things, but you know what I told you, whoever is telling her or to go to these interviews clearly hates her. He or she does not stand her. They are setting her up to tell on herself, and she did. The minute she went to Sky News with Trevor to have that interview in the name of she's doing, saying her side of the story, or she does not want to the Sussex campaign to be, installed on her, or what am I even saying? Yeah, whatever, you get me. That was the worst thing he did. That person hates you, and I'm sure they cannot stand you, because if they knew better, they'll tell you to keep your mouth shut and just to step down. But I think you're stubborn, you're greedy, you are a narcissistic woman, you could care less, so you refused to do that. So, and I was shocked because even they think it's a wonderful opportunity, idea to have Netflix film the event. She had a problem with Netflix coming at the polo event. Do you remember? She even had a problem with Meghan showing up with the Serena Williams. Serena Williams, do you know who Serena Williams is? To have Serena Williams grace your charity event to support the cause, that is huge. To have Netflix come film. Do you know Netflix Netflix is a worldwide streaming platform. Millions and millions of people are going to see the scores. It would have been such a great opportunity, but this woman is so selfish and she just thinks about herself. Everything's at me, my momo. She could care less. Netflix is a huge global opportunity. And then I also like that they said none of the examples given by Sophie amount to harassment. Honestly, for Netflix, we can argue he was giving them an opportunity a month ahead. Exactly. She claims harassment, bullying, racism, misogyny, misogyno, all these things. You remember during that interview, she had a problem, but never once was there an evidence of bullying. Never once was there an evidence of harassment. She just kept yapping, but it's a good thing. She's a yapper. So in turn, she just started telling on herself. And we can just see this is a woman who clearly is jealous, who clearly is just narcissistic, egoistic, does not care about anyone else but herself. And she really thinks like she has Chandauka's best interest at heart. And I love that these experts are calling it for what it is. And I know in due time, so many of them are going to change the narrative on her. Just wait. So the moment with the photograph does not seem like a major harassment or bullying. Asking the person to stand here or there so that there's a shot of Harry, who is the star. I mean, what exactly? Thank you. There's no problem with that. And here's what tells me that this woman is not a good woman. Because even, let's say Harry asked her, hey, could you come forward because Meghan was really bullied after that incident took place on social media. Could you come forward and say, hey, this is not what it is. This is just, there's a misunderstanding. Please stop doing. No. You sat back and enjoyed seeing Meghan be dragged online. I mean, that just speaks volume. And clearly, I don't see that as a sign of harassment. Just because someone told you, hey, could you move over? My friends and I, when we were taking pictures, not that I like pictures, but when we were taking pictures, the people who like being in the center, the people who like being in the middle, the people who like doing this, there's nothing wrong. And I mean, it's Prince Harry. He is the face of the charity. He is Chandauka. People know about this charity because of Prince Harry. So for her to say, use that exact moment as, oh, since Harry, she did not want to be a machine for the Sussex campaign, yada, that is not harassment. Just because someone told you, could you move aside? It's like telling someone, hey, could you scooch over so that I can sit here? Is that harassment? Especially when someone asks you politely. Come on now. It's crazy. If you told me that, I will agree with these experts or with this Camilla told me, I'll tell you, oh hell no. But it's crazy. It's crazy because look where we are now. I know you guys are even shocked as well. And then he has a brilliant someone said he has a brilliant chariot. He is a brilliant charitable ambassador. Clearly, Harry has a big heart for people. I think I've emphasized that so many times. Like look what he's done with Invictus Games. Look what he's done with Actual, and so many other things. I know he just does them low-key. And look what he has done with Chandauka since 2006 to date. No one ever came forward that they have a problem with Harry all these years until Sophie Chandauka became the chair of Chandauka. And when she's called out for the misconduct, you'd think she'll do the right thing to step down. No. What does she do? Run. Even during their interview, she was asked about the $600K. Why would you pay $600,000 to bring in external consultants to come up with fundraising ideas when this charity brings in $1 million a year? That does not make sense. And on top of that, you want $300,000 as salary. Mind you, this position is supposed to be a volunteer position. And then Harry, being graceful enough, is like, okay, let's compensate you. He offers you, the board and the trustees, they offer you $150,000. So no, it was not enough. The greediness in you was like, oh hell no, I want $2,000 a day. You know how crazy that is? Do you know how that crazy sounds? And then these kids are left with what, $100,000, like from the $1 million that came in. I'll be pissed. I don't know how Ari is jailed right now, but I will be pissed that we are doing whatever it is to change these people's life, and someone is just taking the money to fund her fake lifestyle that is as fake as her doctorate. She could care less about these kids when the money is supposed to be going to these vulnerable kids, to people living with HIV/AIDS. It's supposed to change lives. Do you know how painful that feels? now, since because of your misconduct, other kids cannot be helped because the funds are not enough. I never thought I'd agree with this, experts. With Camilla told me, I will be like, no, or hell no. But I mean, we're here, right? Like I said, because now they're turning on him, on her, and even they can see who Sophie is. Even the guy said his son was with Harry, and he had nice things to say. When he was deployed with Harry, he had nice things to say. A lot of people who've worked with Harry and Meghan, they've always had wonderful things to say about them. Now, once have you had someone say, oh, they're terrible, they're this and this, the people who say that, they are derangers to continue the smear campaign that William has waged towards Harry and Meghan. That's it. But every person who's worked with Harry and Meghan, even the Netflix crew who worked with her during her show, they were amazing. They said she was an amazing boss. Harry, same thing. She's an amazing person. She's humble. She's funny. She's kind. You always see amazing things. And when people resign, so many people, you have the trustees, you have the co-founders, so many people step down because of you, then clearly you're the problem. You should look yourself in the mirror. I never thought I'll see the day when the UK media is standing against Sophie Chandauka. It's coming soon. I tell you, karma is a dish best served cold. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you have to, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates from this channel. I'm Erald, and I will see you in my next video with more exclusive news and updates. Stay safe. I love you. Bye.